What happens when the heroes you root for are branded as traitors, and the only way to save the world is to embrace the very power that destroyed it? In Words of Radiance, the second monumental installment of Brandon Sanderson's Stormlight Archive, listeners are plunged deeper into the mysteries of Roshar, where the lines between hero and villain blur, and the cost of honor is measured in blood. This is not just a fantasy sequel, it is an expansion of scope, magic, and character depth that cements the series as a modern classic. If you crave narratives with intricate political maneuvering, a magic system that evolves with every revelation, and characters who must break themselves to be remade, this audiobook is an epic journey you cannot miss. Prepare to return to the Shattered Plains, where Shallan Davar seeks to uncover ancient secrets, Kaladin struggles with the burden of leadership, and Dalinar faces the ghosts of his past. The narrative expands significantly from the first book, splitting its focus among three primary viewpoints that are now more interconnected than ever. Shallan Davar, having escaped her abusive home, arrives at the war camp seeking to apprentice under Yasna Kholin, a renowned scholar and Dalinar's wife. But Shallan has a secret agenda. She must steal Yasna's Soulcaster, a device capable of transforming matter, to save her family from ruin. As she infiltrates the scholarly circle, she discovers that the history of the Knights Radiant is far more complex and dangerous than anyone realized. Meanwhile, Kaladin, now a full-fledged Knight Radiant, struggles to balance his duty to protect Bridge 4 with his growing powers and his distrust of the other orders. And Dalinar, haunted by the massacre he committed in his youth, seeks redemption by uniting the High Princes against the common enemy, the Parshendi. The audiobook narration brings these distinct threads together, capturing Shallan's witty internal monologue, Kaladin's stoic determination, and Dalinar's heavy, regretful grace. Brandon Sanderson's world-building reaches new heights in Words of Radiance. The magic system, Surge Binding, is explored in greater detail, revealing the 10 orders of the Knights Radiant and their specific abilities. The concept of ideals becomes central to the plot, showing that power is not just about skill, but about moral alignment and personal growth. The prose is rich and immersive, describing the alien landscape of Roshar with vivid clarity, from the Kremlin scuttling across the rock to the Spren that dance in the air. The audiobook format enhances this experience, with sound design that evokes the crackle of stormlight and the thunderous impact of shard blades. You will feel the weight of every oath spoken and the tension of every political alliance formed. But Words of Radiance is more than just magic and war. It is a profound exploration of truth and identity. Shallan's journey is one of self-discovery, as she learns to confront the trauma of her past and the multiple personalities she has created to survive. Her relationship with Adolin, Dalinar's son, adds a layer of romantic tension and humor to the narrative, providing a counterpoint to the darker themes. Kaladin's arc explores the burden of leadership and the difficulty of trusting others after years of betrayal. Dalinar's story is a powerful examination of guilt and the possibility of redemption, asking whether a man can be forgiven for sins that have no excuse. These themes add emotional weight to the action, making the characters' victories feel earned and their losses deeply felt. As the plot progresses, the threat of the Voidbringers becomes imminent. The Parshendi, once seen as simple enemies, reveal themselves to be something far more ancient and terrifying. The mystery of the Desolation deepens, revealing connections between the current conflict and the fall of the Knights Radiant centuries ago. The plot twists are shocking, particularly regarding the true nature of the Parshendi and the identity of certain key figures. The climax is a breathtaking sequence of events that takes place during a high storm, featuring battles that are both physical and magical. It is a testament to Sanderson's skill that he can balance such large-scale spectacle with intimate character moments. For fans of epic fantasy, this audiobook is a landmark achievement. It offers a perfect blend of intellectual stimulation and emotional resonance, allowing you to experience the thrill of discovery and the pain of growth. The production quality is top-notch, with narration that captures the grandeur of the setting and the nuance of the characters. Whether you are commuting or relaxing at home, Words of Radiance will hold your attention captive. It is a reminder that while words can wound, they can also heal, and that the radiance of truth is worth fighting for. So plug in your headphones, brace yourself for the storm, and prepare to be changed. This is not just a book, it is a legacy.